Good day, friends. Good day, humans. I hope this day will allow you to grow a bit more, to become richer, to become more wiser, to become peaceful, or at least less stressed than yesterday. So today's little subject goes like this. Growth, it's not to become a better than another person, but to become better than yesterday. So we all been pulled into materialistic way of living, comparisons, competitions, contrivements. We are collectors, we are hoarders, or we were. Maybe still are some, so please forgive them as they start realizing that this is a really not true meaning of growth. The only way, from my humble perspective, it's to grow a tree. So how a tree grows? Does it collect all the earth and everything else all around, all the healthy pieces? Or it grows itself into the environment with the roots, with the leaves, with the branches, become from a little like a seedling into a huge and very powerful tree. We as humans, we did opposite. We don't want to expand ourselves. We don't want to grow into the environment with our wisdom, with our kind doings, with our humbleness. Yet we're just bringing all of this, what we find around, even stealing from another tree, or go into another mountain and bring all the good soil from this mountain around us. So we're building some kind of hoarding nest where we, will survive longer, will live happier, will be very peaceful. Yet what's happened, another tree on the other mountain who still have ability to kind of wander around sees, look at this strange tree from the planet mountain, comes to my place and steals all my good products, steals my land, and hoarding it all around it. Instead, realizing that we are the ones who has to be growing. We, as our human source, has to extend our roots all the way around without affecting or putting in disbalance the environment where we want to grow into. Yet humans has been programmed into this synthetic growth. We are collectors, we are hoarders. We are actually abusers of this environment around us without even considering why we're doing it and what we're going to do with this excessive, call it wealth, call it enormous amount of supplies that we waste. We eat portions of the food, the rest we throw in the garbage. We eat very unhealthy pieces of the food. We're disturbing the natural life systems, like animal systems or plant systems, by doing our own inventive work. And we're inventing a different species. They will be more obedient, there will be, more meat, more, less fat, or whatever crap that these fake scientists, geneticists are trying to invent for the reasons of hoarding. Yet nobody talks much about what is the purpose of all this. So we cannot grow by collecting more stuff around us. But we can grow by our extending our roots into another environment, into extended environment. That it's not another, it's more like our own extended environment where we start realizing how big we can be. And when you reach, let's say, the edges of this planet, you realize we can grow more. We can grow into another planet or into another galaxy. But to reach this point, we cannot be hoarders. We cannot deal in the materialistic ways of existence. Because if you want to go and visit another planet, are you going there as somebody who's very wise and grown up? Or are you going there to conquer? Or are you going there to pillage, to find some material that you think you don't have it on the earth, that you need it to be more richer than you are already, financially richer? Then what? This is not, in my perspective, growth at all. This is theft, this is pillaging, this is waste of our beautiful life, time that we have as alive beings, humans on this planet. And we end up being very similar like these domesticated animals that humans grow into a very bad obedience. So what's happened when these animals starts rebelling? Then we'll realize that we are the ones, humans, we are the ones who are domesticated. We have to rebel. We have to rebel against this synthetic artificial intelligence that is controlling our growth by producing intentions within us that we can actually collect more than we had yesterday. So, title was, well, quite simple. Not to become better than another person, but to become better than yesterday. You become better than you've been yesterday. Meaning you extend your wise tentacles, wise roots into as many fields that you can without interrupting these fields. Realizing that you are not there as a conqueror, you're not there as a competitor, you're not there as a pillager, you're there as experiencer. You're there to be part of their environment because you're growing organically. You're not synthetically infusing your growth hormone so you will become bigger than you've been yesterday. So even maybe you'll shrink in the physical body. You lose all the excessive weights. You lose all the stupidity of the competition that you had before. But you will gain a wisdom of you being humble and peaceful no matter what. And as you're becoming more peaceful, your roots of wisdom grow. So, I made a distinguishment between synthetic growth and the organic growth. Synthetically, we can grow to enormous amounts. We can change the DNA of the product, even human DNA, and suddenly we can grow, third arm, 3 eyes, or whatever you need, bigger muscles, less hair. Yet, is this a true and natural growth? Not at all. Yet, organic growth is only related with the growth of your spirit, of your creation of your energy. Otherwise, you will, in 80 to 100 years, you will shrivel into pretty much nothing, and your energy creation will be totally minimized. It will not be actually minimized, it will be distinguished, it will be diminished into nothing, because it was sucked out, small pieces by small pieces. And you did not allow yourself to grow this spiritual source. How to grow it? It's a simple answer as well in the title. Become better than you were yesterday. Meaning, finding a ways what you had to do yesterday and what kind of results this produced, and what you can do today that you actually have a better results than yesterday. And I'm not talking about collecting more money than yesterday, or having higher paid job than yesterday, or killed more people than you did yesterday. This is not growth. This is a criminal activity. But look what you've achieved to help others yesterday, to how much time you spend in creating something that is really gives you a peaceful heart. And then increase it by 0.1% for today. And when you do this, it's just a little bit of comparison, you against you from yesterday. And you become very comfortable by being you. Because you suddenly realizing, oh my God, I'm growing. You're not growing with your belly or boobies or whatever, but you're actually growing spiritually. Your spiritual and wisdom roots are extending into the fields that you never touched ever before. Because you do not have time, you are engaged in a competition, in collecting goods, into being better than your neighbor, being faster than your opponent, or any kind of competitive work. Even bodybuilders, competitors in any kind of sports arenas, competitors in stock markets, competitors in corporate world, competitors on the political scene. These are all very synthetic entities who doesn't want to become better for the sake of, let's say, serving people better than they've been serving them yesterday. No, they just want to be better than the Democrats, better than Republicans, better than the Green Party. They have to be better than Russians, if you, let's say, American. Why want to be better than Russians? Can you be better than you've been yesterday? Can you be better than your previous generation? Or can we, as a humanity, or present time generation who lives in 2017, really show that we are better than any other generation before, and will decide not to go to any single war? And we will decide that we will not do any genetic manipulations on humans or children or animals or crops or any kind of stupid shenanigans as before. So when we start realizing that we're really having a different set of goals than our previous generations, we can really pat ourselves on the back saying, like, look, I become a better person than I've been yesterday. And when many of us are sharing our betterments or achievements, that we became better than yesterday, with everybody else or people around, through the internet, through personal communications, through seminars, through whatever ways you find. Through the coffee meetings in the coffee shops, it will really change your attitude towards others, because you will not see them as competitors, you'll see them as compatriots in betterment for all the planet. You can start small, be better as a community, city, village, company, nation, continent, and then you can extend it, your betterment, for all the planet. And all planet is not only humans, it's every single live being or thing or creation that is existing here. Plants, minerals, water, sea, rivers, animals. I mean, you just think about a global betterment that you can bring into lives of everybody around by you becoming better than ever before. And just by sharing these videos, and I dare you, share these videos with whoever you find that they are not really supporting you in you being better. Then you can start realizing how egocentric you were, because you are afraid the people will judge you. There is some silly dude talking absolute ludicrous stuff. Yet I feel that there is, a slight wisdom in this, because he doesn't ask anything from me. He just want to give as much as he knows, and I know that much. So I give that much out. Every day that much increases by a bit. So I'm watching my, let's say, growth since last 10 years, when I really start realizing who and why I'm here on the planet. I'm very, very proud of myself, because this is the way that we can start truly living peacefully. Because I can live peacefully with myself, now I can live peacefully with everybody around. Yet I will not personally allow any of these other beings to start or continue pillaging the earth, continue eating the animals, continue killing other human beings. Because this is not being better. This is just continue being greedy or continue being ignorant. So let's get together as a humanity and start teaching each other how we can live together within the same environment of this planetary body, which is was quite damaged through our pretty much ignorance. It was bombed, it was poisoned, it was drilled, it was sucked out, it was really disturbingly, cut inside the earth in millions of thousands of kilometers of tunnels and some kind of inner dwellings where they've got so much negativity contracted there that we don't have enough humans, really real humans, to resolve this. So let's become better humans that we've been yesterday, so we can start cleaning this planet truly and from your heart. And this will bring you tremendous peace, I guarantee. If not, money returned.